with you guys? You guys enjoying the weather? Yeah, no? Okay, thank God. I'm a summer person. Are you a summer person? Yeah? Okay, good. Catcalling season? You guys remember it? Yeah? Do you guys get catcalled? A little bit? Okay, I hear it all the time. They're always like, hey, beautiful, where are you going, gorgeous? It's not directed at me, but I hear it, you know? Just like loud and clear, I get what you're saying. I don't know, whenever someone catcalls me, it's always meaner. I don't know if you guys get that. There's this guy in my neighborhood, and whenever I run by, I go running a lot, thank you so much. And whenever I run by, he'll go, look at you go, spider legs. Do you guys think that's nice? Okay, I don't know what it means, and I've just been waiting for one person to be like, no, it's a compliment. I would believe you. Anyway, I don't think that anyone should yell at women when they walk down the street. I don't think you should do that. But I do think that if you are gonna do it, you could include me, you know? It's just like, don't yell at women when they walk by if they don't want to be talked to, but if you're gonna yell at 5 women and the 6th one who is me walks by, let me in, you know? That would be okay. Oh God, I haven't been in New York that long. I used to live in Los Angeles, so this is my first time in a catcalling city. There, you just sort of drive into whatever store you're going to. It's not a thing, you know? But then I had a couple friends tell me that they would see guys in their cars jerking off at them. Yeah, I was like, that is very gross, but where? You hate to hear it, but I also hate that I found out about it from hearing, so I don't know where I stand on it. I went to the eye doctor recently. Has anyone tried that? Hell yeah, cool. What did you guys think? Blurry? Okay. I don't know, they're not very good then, I think. They're very elitist, but I should be able to see everything, you know? And it's just like, I see a lot, you know? And that should be good. I feel like I should get some credit for seeing a good amount, and they won't give it to you. They don't care. They don't care if you can see most of the stuff. They want you to be able to see everything. And it's like, okay, you got me, you know? They're like, do you want to be able to read signs from very far away? And it's just like, I don't know, I'm a patient person. I could get closer, you know? They don't care. They beat me at their own game. I got glasses. I got them for the first time, and it is cool. I'll give you guys that, okay? You put them on, and it's just like the whole world is in HD, you know? That's pretty wild. I put them on, and I was in Los Angeles again, and it was just like, wow, have those nuns been here the whole time, you know? It was nice. I was walking down the street, glasses on, and I saw a guy in his car jerking off at me, and I was like, oh my God, I've been beautiful the whole time, you know? It was pretty thrilling. I started dating again recently. Anybody tried that? Hell yeah, okay. I feel like it's gotten easier because I figured out my type, which helps. My type is guys who are out of my league. I love them so much, they are so hot. Cannot recommend hot guys enough. I feel like people forget about them. You can't forget about the hot guys. They deserve credit. I don't know. Guys who are out of my league, they're great. The only problem is when you're dating a guy who's out of your league and then he starts to like you back, and it's just like, okay, you're not who I thought you were at all, you know? You're just attainable. This is disgusting. Not what I wanted. Gross. My preferred breakup method is ghosting. Anybody else? Hell yeah, I love ghosting. I love getting ghosted. It is a treat every time. I just feel like, okay, ghosting is the only way to break up with someone where you don't have to find out, like, to get broken up with, where you don't have to find out anything that's wrong with you, you know? Just don't tell me. I don't want to know. The last guy that I wanted to break up with, the problem with him is that he had an annoying voice. And that is not something someone can hear coming from me, you know? That's just off limits for me to say to somebody. If they want a real reason, no, I can't give that. My friend one time told me that my voice sounds like the voice that girls use when they're making fun of other girls. Which you guys can agree with or disagree with. It's up to you. I don't care. I don't think it helps that my name is Ashley. I don't think that does me a favor. People don't like that name. I heard someone the other day in a Whole Foods, which my bad going into a Whole Foods, you know, I was asking to get my feelings hurt, but I was in a Whole Foods and I heard a guy on the phone. I was eavesdropping like a person, and he goes, Oh yeah, that does sound like a job for an Ashley. What do you guys think is the best job you could have been talking about? A spray tan specialist? I was gonna say publicist. Jesus Christ. Oh, that is mean. A spray? Do people still do spray tans?
I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, then yes. Yeah, they do. A lot. Okay. My friend is from New Jersey, and she one time told me that she had a problem with spray tans. She was like, I had to quit. And I was like, gross. Okay. Let's see what I was going to talk about. Okay, roommates. Any of you guys have one of those? Hell yeah. Are they good? Yeah? Are you guys roommates? Yeah? Okay, that makes sense then. You can tell me later what you really think. My roommate is not a bad roommate. Okay, the problem is that she's a bad person. That's what really I feel like is the problem there. I don't know. She eats my food, which, do you guys eat your roommate's food? No? Okay, a lot of liars in here. You're allowed to eat your roommate's food. That's completely par for the course, okay? Just go for it. What you have to do is you have to look at how your roommate eats food and then mimic that so you can gaslight them into thinking they ate more than they thought they did, okay? That's respect. That's how you treat a roommate. She does not respect me. She did see a mouse, okay? She saw a mouse and it's like, are you spilling my food that you ate? This is gross. Okay, she said she saw a mouse and then she went out and bought a lot of mouse traps, just like an apartment full of mouse traps. She set them up wall to wall, and it's just like, okay, you can't buy food, but you can buy $60 worth of mouse traps. I don't know how many mouse traps she bought, but I do know that I would rather have less mouse traps and also be able to go to the bathroom at night. Anyway, that is out of the question now. Okay, so we have an apartment full of mouse traps, right? And then she said she could hear them in the walls, okay? Which sounds very schizophrenic to me. Anyway, she said she could hear the mice in the walls, and one night they were very loud, according to her, and so she started kicking the wall to make them go away. I don't really know what the plan was. Anyway, so she's kicking the wall, and then she kicks a hole in our wall, which is like now we have a mouse and no security deposit, I guess. What's going on here? But I actually think it's for the best, you know, now that we have a hole in the wall, because it's like a grand entryway for the mice, you know? They don't have to sneak, they don't have to cut their little crevice, they can just sort of, we've rolled out the red carpet, like our home is your home, you know? And so maybe it took the fun out of it, I have no idea. I don't know where this is going, I just know that I live in a mouse house now. You guys ever see The Borrowers? Okay. They're not borrowing. Wait, really? Okay. I had to Google that to finish this. Okay, it's just like a recent thing. I'm living in a mouse. We're roommates. I have 10 roommates now. They're all mice. Oh my God, I have nowhere to go with this. Let's see. I have a boyfriend right now. Thank you so much. It's like an on again, off again relationship. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried that. It's like we're on when he wants to be on again, and then we're off when he wants to be off again. It's so healthy. I'm enjoying it so much. I do think the key to our relationship is actually that, like, whenever we break up, like during those times, I've never met anyone new. You know, it's like really helped us get back together. He is a social worker, which. People are always like, when they hear that, they're always like, oh my God, a social worker, he must be such a kind, sweet angel, what a sweet person contributing to our society, whatever. But then they never give me credit for dating someone who will always be poor, you know, which is pretty rude, I think. Oh God, not my favorite thing. I don't know. I do social media for work, which is just as important, you know? It's social media, social work, we're all really like working towards the same cause, I think. The thing with doing social media is that people are always like, oh my God, social media, that must be so easy. But what they don't understand is that it is so easy. It is, I can't believe they're paying people to do this. It is stupid. They're making a mistake, honestly. My job is so easy that last year I got mono and I didn't know. It was just like, well, another busy day at the office. I'm tired. Oh God, it's just exhausting being on Instagram so often. It is, really puts you right to bed. The blue light, that's what they tell you not to. Okay. Oh God. I feel like the thing is, I'm like happy to have a job because I did major in film. Did anyone else try that? Yeah? Okay, is it working? I feel like the problem with majoring in film is that you grow up and you love movies, right? And so then the plot of every movie is like somebody wants to do a thing and then everyone around them is like, you can't do that thing, and then they do it, okay? So then I was like, I want to major in movies, and my parents were like, you can't do that, and I was like, watch me, And then I was like, please don't take me off your cell phone plan. It went fine. Let's see, okay, let's go back to dating. Does anyone here date on apps? Okay, it feels like a lie. Was anyone here dating on apps when they were new? Okay, well, I'll let you guys know. They were better then. When I first got dating apps, the very first time when they were fresh out of the box or whatever, it was just like a fresh island, you know what I mean? Like white sand beaches. Everyone got there at the exact same time and they were just partying, building shelters. It was fun, And then I got off the island and crashed back onto the same island 5 years later, and everyone was just feral and eating each other, They're so mean about heights, and they all say on their profile, no basics, and it's like, okay, I'm a white girl from the suburbs named Ashley. I don't know how I can prove to you that I have a story,